How come there's always like this dichotomy, like there's two options, right?
That's right. Exactly.
There's always this. There's always that. That's another way. It's a divide and conquer tactic psyop. Because
one of the bigger ones that I wanted to give Grayson is you got to think of it this way too. Okay, this is kind of going to be not too lengthy, but just check it out. So you're under an illusion of international sovereignty, as we've actually been under a one world government at least since the late 40s. Okay, mid to late.
And Dave, I see you have Tommy in the chat, and I know he believes the globe, and I think it would be fair if you asked him to come on because Grayson shouldn't be.
The links.
I don't want Grayson to feel like, hey, there's all these guys against me. That's not right.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't feel that way. I knew I was coming into
but what about the
group of people who just believe different things?
Let me
yeah. You're cool, man. That's cool, man. Some people would feel overwhelmed. I would, if I went on a panel and there were like 6 people denying the Mandela effects thing, I'd be like, whoa.
Hey, I've been there.
I don't really want to be.
So what I was going to get at is control. Okay, control is one big aspect of it, and there's many ways that we're under control from this. Okay, so what if there's all kinds of land with shitloads of resources? There's no scarcity, nothing, man. We can just go, Well, that would really put a kibosh on the entire system, because our entire system is their control is based on artificial scarcity, keeping that carrot on a stick.
I get what you're saying. And I just wanted to pop in. I didn't want to interrupt anybody. But I did have a question, and it relates
another
to
aspect
Antarctica.
too I wanted to touch on is
okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Hang on.
Can you hear Crunchy B? Crunchy B was
talking.
trying to ask a question.
Okay, sorry.
The question I had related to Antarctica.
I would like to see the video that you saw, but it's most likely, I know it's going to be just a fake video if that's what it's depicting. There is no 24-hour.
He knows even before he sees it that he's right and everyone's wrong. That's why I'm glad that I caught Brian Shively. Hey, you're the one that wanted me up here. Hey, you're the one that said bring me up here. Now, do I get a second?
Yeah, but hold on. You made a claim that I said hold on. You made a claim that I said without looking.
Somebody made a claim that I should check you out, and now I don't have to because I know you're fucking retarded.
Hold the fuck on.
Can I say something?
You said I made the claim without looking. I've been looking for 9 years. 9 years.
You guys,
we have seen the fake.
Everybody speak in turn. Give everybody a moment to speak, and when they're done, let everybody speak. I'm curious to hear everybody's opinion, and everybody's cutting everybody off before they're finished, and it's really distracting one's point to make. So please, everybody,
and that's the guy that should be doing panels. Singh is the guy that should be hosting panels, not Tommy, you jackasses.
Tommy, I'm gonna lay something down too.
You ain't laid shit down the whole time. You've not remembered we've had this debate before. You are a joke even to your past friends, and I found that out just in the past 2 days since I was last on your panel, and I went around to the people that were with us and said, did you know that Sovereign Soul does not remember the time on Moose's channel we debated the Earth and the space station? And he doesn't even remember that happened. And your friend said,
I really don't.
Your friend
debate over
time. But Tommy, what I was going to say is you need to cut it back with the fucking hateful rhetoric and the goddamn name.
Well, I hate you. So how can I cut back the hateful rhetoric when I hate you?
Why would you hate him?
I hate Cage too, and I mean I hate you guys.
All right, well,
Tommy, hold on, Tommy, love thy enemy. There's much to learn from him.
I knew this guy was brainwashed. I didn't know he was so much of a fucking asshole.
And can I get it straight? Is Grayson the other alleged Globey up here? You guys need science.
Dude, you came on here and started cussing everybody out and tell them you hate them. So you're a fucking joke.
Yeah, that's kind of
no, you're a joke. And you said no, you made a claim about me that I came to a determination that videos were fake without looking. Dude, we've been looking into this for 9 years and seen
and if you looked even less, you could have found all the proof you need to know you're wrong.
So on this platform. What's your best proof of the globe? What's the best observation of the globe that you made, an experiment that you did? Tell us. We'd love to hear it.
You're going down that same route of anything I say, you'll already know it's wrong. That's why the debate is no longer about convincing you're wrong. It's about gauging what the fuck is wrong with you people.
Tommy, do you have a...
I'm sorry. I only paid $40,000 to know this shit.
Well, you got ripped off.
There you go.
Because
no, I didn't get ripped off. It's paying for it even today. Do you think I paid 40 grand to change your dumbass mind? No.
You're never going to change mine.
I know. You just said it, dude. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that have confirmed they will never change their mind, and you're still trying to win their hearts to Christ.
Wrong. You have 5 people here. Hold on. You have 5 people here that did change their mind, that were all brought up believing the bullshit you do, and we were able to change our mind.
Boston boys triggered.
You should look in the mirror because you're the one that can't change your mind, you bitch.
No, listen, the mind change was from flat to globe. We came up as a people that thought it was flat. The mind change was to globe when we found out it was globe. Cage, everywhere I see you, you're playing the same tired game. Just shut up. Take it up with OTW, all right?
What do you think about?
Cage, I was just talking about you today and about how you still subscribe to the matter of the universe. You think all this is matter that we're touching, when the other night we were sitting here talking about how it is indeed frequency, and it's not matter. So how smart are you, library trip bragger boy?
Tommy, you said that East and West are globe terms, right? That's
because North and South are the poles. North and South are the poles.
Let me ask you something. When you use a paper map, do you roll it up into a ball? So that you'll know that
displays your ignorance. It's as ignorant as your thumbnail for this video.
You can't explain logic to a game method, Soft. Okay, it's impossible.
Oh, what did he just say?
Hey, Sovereign, Illumitommy is here to derail the stream.
Oh, here's OTW. Here it goes.
I called you a game
Let's get ready to rumble. Great conversation before you let this dumb motherfucker on here. So you should get rid of him now, Sovereign, so you can at least salvage the rest of your stream and keep the good.
You know, OTW has been to every stream I've been today, just following
this piece of shit here. So I just wanted to say that
it's full in the house. We got a full house.
Oh, fucking goof. God damn.
He brought nothing over that. I mean,
I'd like to say something here. Could everybody please respect everybody's opinions? They're only opinions. What somebody believes, that's great. I don't have to agree, but I'm willing to listen, to absorb everything here. Please, everybody do the same, and we'll have a much better live panel here.
Well, you know, that's when he said that North and East and West and the directions were globe terms. I was like, what in the fuck are you talking about? I mean, they're directions. Why you gotta
come on and tell everybody he hates them? Like, Grayson disagrees. He's not an asshole like that. I mean, what type of reaction does he expect? And then to rub his $40,000 fucking diploma in our face, if he even really has that, who gives a fuck? I'll wipe my ass with that diploma. So if you're so much smarter because you have the $40,000 diploma, and I ask you your best globe proof, why don't you lay it out? Why do you just say? I mean,
Tommy has a master's degree in sucking dick and a PhD in meth smoking. So
dude, the guy does
he's
that.
He's the only guy
who's
$40,000 in debt for a belief. We all are just fucking real people that didn't go into debt for. So he has to. He's invested into his belief. He's got 40 fucking grand into his fucking belief. Whereas, like, if he's wrong, then he's just wasted $40,000.
Well,
he makes it a mission to derail streams.
He says, well, I know for a fact that the earth is a globe. And I said, how do you know that for a fact? And he goes, well, you're just ambushing me. I'll have to go get my information together. And I'm like, wait a minute. You have to find out why you know that the earth is a globe. I mean, if you believe something, surely you know why you fucking believe it, right? No.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Personally, I have neither the opinion it's flat or I think it's all holographic. Like the universe is mental. Personally, electromagnetic field based.
No, this is.
I'm going to bring you back
up.
I'm going to bring.
This is the topic we should be all investigating because then.
Yeah, we should investigate this. You know, that's some of the value at least. Instead of
you know what Cage is saying is all right. You know, one's perception. How about if they told us the globe was a triangle, or we lived in a triangle, and except for the displacement of angles with the instruments, you know, make refraction with the light and the curvature of the refraction of the light. It's actually a triangle, but you all see it differently. You know, there could be so many theories to what this place is, but for my perception, is this place is definitely 100% a digital holographic reality projection that many beings with their own spheres are participating in with their thought core projections, sustaining this digital holographic reality interface to a very complex sentient symbiotic computer to give everybody their simulation. That's my perspective.
It's an electromagnetic.
Think like that game on Rick and Morty when they were playing Roy. Did you ever see Rick and Morty thing?
I've heard of. I may have heard of it before, but I know the direction you're heading at. Yeah, it could be exactly like that. And as for taking airplane rides, this came to myself once. How does anybody know they're even getting on an airplane? Maybe it's just like one of those peony rides on a carnival. You get on it, then it's all you get the motion and the movement, and you're not even flying. It's just all animated CGI type of digital holographic simulation. I thought of it before. I took an airplane. And it's like this just doesn't feel real.
That's how Singh derailed. He just derailed himself for me with that statement, because I've got friends that died in that little children's ride. I've got friends that learned to fly that little children's ride. And I think you're just on this spiritual, it could be everything kick, because you desire to Martin Luther King us all together. And it's not going to happen, because we still meet in fields and we shoot each other dead for the disrespect like this host is showing me. You guys are fucking out of here, man. Now I want to correct some things that were like, once you removed me, you did this big dick honorable tactic where you removed me and started filling my words in. And that's the type of shit I'll meet you in a field and shoot you over. And I know you support that.
Dude, so, nobody's scared of you, bro. Jesus
no
Christ.
One's scared of you.
Psychopathic.
No one is scared of you.
You're
not going to shoot anybody.
What a joke. That dude's a joke.
Lay off the meth.
My bad for saying you should bring him on. I didn't know he'd behave like that. I thought he was just going to come on and talk about his globe thing and, you know.
No, dude.
No. Anyways, I take
this YouTube character.
I don't take any.
He's going through meth psychosis, bro. Meth psychosis.
So that's really... He's obviously whacked out on some kind of fucking shit. He has
but it's on record. He's a meth head,
control over his emotional responses. That's for sure. And he's got a hell of a fucking nerve. Comes on. I let him come back on after being a dickhead. I let him come back on, and he sits there and wants to fucking give me shit again. Fuck him.
Sovereign, this is what he does, though. And he always argues with people. You cannot have a proper conversation without just interrupting and arguing.
Well, we had a pretty good panel the other time. It went pretty smooth.
Let's get back on topic then. Let's get back on topic now that he's not here. Crunchy B was talking about the 24-hour Antarctic sun, and indeed those videos that we've seen, and we have seen those videos for like 8 years. Yeah.
So is Tommy still waiting to come up? I'm sorry. I that was my question. That's why I'm interrupting here.
No, you go ahead, man. You haven't said much, dude. Go ahead.
Yeah, where's Tommy?
Still waiting? I just want to know what's so important. He says he wants 40 seconds. I guess
so what can he say in 40
seconds? The vote was no. That's why I'm trying to argue a yes. I just want to hear what the man has to say. He has a lot of vitriol towards you, and I just want to know why.
I think he has something to say.
Are you talking about the Illumitommy guy?
Yeah, like he really
I don't know. I don't know. He came on the other night. And he said, well, we know for a fact that the Earth's a globe. And I asked him, I said, well, how do you know that? He goes, there you are trying to ambush me with that shit. And I'm like, what are you talking about? If you know for a fact, you must have some reason that you know this for a fact, right? Well, I have to go check my information. And I was like, wait, hold on. You have to ask somebody or look in a book to realize why you think what you do or why you believe what you do. That doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway, he got mad and he left. Well, supposedly, and if it happened, I certainly don't remember it, but he claims that I got into a flat earth debate with him on another channel, Moose's channel. I don't remember it. If it happened, then it happened and I don't remember it, you know? But
he debate this stuff a lot.
He's really bent out of shape about that. But I think where this comes from is what you find with a lot of people, especially those that are really heavy duty invested in that they believe the globe 100%. That when they're hit with that, the cognitive dissonance in it causes anger very quickly.
Yeah.
Well, can I say, you guys reject a lot of things that people, myself included, see as basic parts of reality. I mean, you do. You reject the speed of light, gravity, just a huge list of things, and it's fine. You're allowed to do that. But it's frustrating, but if he shouldn't have come up here if he was going to get angry about you guys.
No.
I knew you were going to reject these things. That's why I came up.
And the thing too, Grayson, you came up and at least you gave what your perspective was on what you thought were proofs or evidence of the globe. And when I asked him, he just told us how much he fucking hated all of us and we were liars. Like,
can we give a man a second to see if it can be simple? I mean, you can just kick him off if he's not. Let's get.
Well, I did a poll, and 65% of the people said not to bring him back up. That's
what
better
if you
than
give him? What if you give him 60 seconds, lay out one globe proof, and if he behaves, we let him stay longer, and if he cusses us out, he got 60 seconds.
All right, that's fair. So if he comes back,
I don't think we should put the stipulation. Let's just hear what he has to say. If he's an asshole, just kick him off.
Yeah. So what you were saying about that is like
he did say he was going to shoot all of us though.
Yeah,
and he does have a gun, and he does have a gun. So
I'm not.
I hope he's not going to shoot anybody.
Let me tell you something.
Maybe I changed my vote. Then I didn't hear that part.
Just to let you know.
But I missed something spicy at the end. I was reading about what Pasteur said. You may be right. He may have said this, but I'm not certain yet. Because
right.
I don't.
Well,
it's a Reddit.
All we know, Grayson. Now I'm going to show you. This is how I even operate. Okay, this is what I'm told. Louis Pasteur said. That is indeed if Louis Pasteur was even really a real person. I don't.
You don't believe in history?
For a fact. I don't. Well,
you can't know anything for a fact.
I found a lot of history to be lies, and there again. I don't know that he did exist or didn't exist. It's a cool story. It fits some stuff, but there again, it could be fabricated. We've got Tommy is back. Illumitommy is back. Let's see if
I forgot to mention I'm a Moor. You guys say wasn't important, but
Moorish.
No, I'm not. No, I made me think of people who also don't believe in history.
Yeah, I am too. You can tell.
Well, I mean, if the way we talk about these current events and the things of our generation, why would you think we believe in too much of the history presented? It's been the same. It's been lies over and over. And that doesn't mean just hand wave dismiss everything, but we have to look at everything with the critical eye and look past it a little bit.
So I'm just stopping in for a second because we got some Lewinsky blowbangs in the chat with wrenches. I was asking if Grayson has a channel, and they sent me to fucking Brian Stabley's channel, which was a waste of my goddamn time.
That's channel on YouTube.
I recently started a channel, but it has absolutely nothing to do with any of this stuff.
Yeah, Grayson, I wanted to see if you had a channel and what it was about, because I sense the logic and education and the.
Oh, well, you won't like my channel then? It's esoteric.
So, Tommy, did you sub and Bell?
I can go like esoteric. There's like out there stuff I can get down on. I've never denied Mandela effect. Like, I'm into a lot of this shit, but that's what it is. You have to know what you can know before you get in. Like, you don't argue with a mechanic if you don't know how cars work.
I agree with you. Why are you so angry at them for being, just in my opinion, being wrong about the shape of the earth? Why does it make you angry? I mean, I got a little upset when they were talking about some people, the fake shootings. Okay, that frustrated me a little bit, but I'm not angry at them. I'm frustrated by that I can't communicate to make you believe that.
Anyway. Oh, I can relieve you of that right now. You heard me earlier. You're never going to change these people's minds, because you should be. I am more worried about, once you can prove it to them, stopping them from having a bullet for lunch, because they have put their essence into this disbelief. Like, they cannot grasp that they are wrong and will not accept anything.
Tommy, you're really unstable. You're really unstable. I want to ask you.
No, I'm very stable. I mean, I play games in YouTube, but I want to answer his question, because you're going to get a kick out of this. And I'm not being facetious. I mean, you will literally laugh at what I'm about to tell Grace.
I want to ask you about this.
No, you want to pull me in. I'm not hanging around for this. Do you want to hear what I want to say?
I want to ask you about this, where you said in my chat, "Oh, I'm going to be smashing a button on this channel every day till he gets right."
Yeah. That's what I was getting to. But I want to answer Grayson.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I just said I'd get to that, but I want to answer Grayson's question. because he's got this idea that I'm only mad at you because of this little debate debacle, you know.
Well,
and I want to give you an
I'd like to know
example.
where your fucking anger comes from, because
What
I
he's
ain't
trying to
done
tell
a
us.
goddamn thing to you, Tommy.
This is it, Grayson. This is why even his friends are not his friends anymore. But he is going to get a kick out of this
What
story
are
I'm
you
about to tell.
talking about?
Well, let the man speak.
friends are
Listen,
not
What?
friends?
Why are you
listen
mad?
to
Just
me,
get to the
Saab.
point, Tommy, because you are on his channel. Tell why are you mad at him? What?
Well,
why do you hate him?
Hold on.
Here's where I'm perplexed at, Tommy. Okay, whether or not you and I had ever engaged in a conversation, you have to remember also I do a lot of streams. I don't remember. It must not have been very remarkable or anything to me that I don't remember talking to you on Moose's channel. If that upsets you, I'm sorry. Okay.
No, it doesn't upset me. It
what
just
I'm
shows
finding,
what I'm
though,
talking
is
about.
what I'm finding is that, you see, I don't get angry with you, but
Yeah, you do.
no, I get no.
Yeah, you don't even remember that you get angry with me.
What
Yeah.
I get angry about is the fact that you jump in, you start talking over, and you hijack over into another conversation altogether. Okay, so
then maybe you should put a vote out and say, should Tommy never be able to go on YouTube again?
Maybe you should go ahead and go along with the program, like as we're doing. Okay. So what I'm trying to get at with you is that what is it that I angered you so badly about that you've got some kind of now a vendetta, as we can see by your little chat message over here.
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah.
I'm just going to go ahead and show that again, just so we know we're on the
same. Oh no, you don't have to show it. I'll tell them.
It says, "Oh,
I chatted it to them.
Button.
They were here when I chatted it.
All right. Well, why would you even do that? Why would you care that fucking much?
The same reason I would go against any channel, and that's outright hypocrisy.
Where's the hypocrisy? I haven't been hypocritical about anything that I've put out.
Well, no, Hippocratic would be you're a doctor.
I've not
and you're
done
anything
not a doctor.
hypocritical,
Tommy. Stay on topic. I haven't done anything.
And Grayson, I did a solar job for an Indian doctor who his wife was so sick of him breeding fish that he bought a house just to do a fish hatchery in.
Cool.
Like he bought a mountain boulder home just to have his fish hatchery away where his wife wouldn't bitch.
Cool. So what is it exactly that you're so pissed off at me about?
Hypocrisy.
What is this hypocrite? What hypocrisy?
Oh, you talk about right. You're like everybody else. You talk about individual rights and freedoms and the first and second. And then as soon as it's in your house, oh, you'll put your foot down. None of that. You will.
What are you talking about?
Fall in line in this communist house.
What in the fuck are you even talking about? When have you ever been in my house? When have you ever
this
been
is your
to
channel.
my house?
I'm just using the example of I had friends when we were teenagers.
He's calling this your house, and he's acting like you're shutting up his free speech because you kicked him off, but in reality, he was being a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
I am very much. There's a method to my assholeness. Yeah.
Well, yes, I see, and it always ends up in resulting in you getting kicked off. So probably try something different.
No. If you want to kick me off, you can kick me off, and that's why that chat is true.
I'm just wondering why you've got this hatred toward me. What it is I've been hypocritical about. I don't.
Yeah, but it'll just be like the Globe debate. You'll just deny it or not remember.
Well, wait a second. Give me an example of some hypocrisy. I would really like to hear it.
I just did. I said you're all about rights and freedoms and freedom of speech, and I was not being disruptive when you kicked me. I'm well within YouTube guidelines.
Yes.
But are you well within YouTube guidelines?
Hold on, wait a second. Were you? Here's what you got to understand.
Here's what you got to understand. You're in a platform that none of us agree with or like, and you have a way out of that platform. So I will stress what this platform is hated for, and I will use that as a weapon against you because you're.
Why would you need to have a weapon against me for any reason?
I mean, he's gonna.
Well, you kicking, you cutting my tongue out and cutting people's ears off. That's a weapon.
Wait a second. No, you came into my house. Okay?
Yes, your tyrannical house.
This channel is my fucking house.
Okay? That's what I said.
All right. So if an asshole comes into my fucking house and starts acting like an asshole, I'm well within my rights to throw him the fuck out. Okay.
Right, and I was in your house. I was in your house for 6 to 8 hours one day, keeping everybody like friends and together. And that doesn't translate over. You just forget it like Jack Talcott. It's a new day to you, and you just go back to tyranny.
Fucking happen. But in any case, because I won't allow you
Jeebus, it very much was a threat.
You mean because I won't
wasn't
allow
a physical
you to
threat.
be an asshole, because I won't allow you to be an asshole, then you're going to go embark on a mission to try to fucking exact revenge on me for not allowing you to be an asshole in my fucking house. Is this, I got this right?
It's because you didn't notice that me being an asshole is usually a signal that someone has been wrong or someone has been doing wrong. So I start being an asshole to them. And no one sees it in time to stop and get to the bottom of it.
I didn't get the interpretation manual for Illumitomy's fucking.
No, it's not about interpretation. It's you can always ask me. You could have asked me instead of kicking me.
Fuck now.
Yes, but the damage has been done, so I'm going to exact my little petty revenge.
How in the fuck were you damaged? Nobody in here wanted to hear you and your hateful fucking shit.
Oh, really? Because that guy in the top center square, he said, bring him up here and let's hear his shit. Yeah, see, you forget already. This is the same stream, and you forget already.
Do you remember? Did you see
that was earlier? Now every single person says, "Get this fucking idiot out of here!" Because he's just bringing the.
I know, and as soon as he gets me out of here, I'll start my little revenge.
You came on. Did you actually suggest that you were gonna like take action on his channel like a bitch? Because if these are the YouTube streets, you'd be called a rat, motherfucker.
Yeah. Can I say something?
You, I am, because that's not being a rat, and these are the YouTube streets.
Hold on,
you can't really stop people from flagging.
I got it.
Is there anything he could do to make it doesn't seem like he wants to piss you off? It's just, what could he do? Is there anything he could do? Does he admit it's petty to stop the shit?
No, I'll tell you what. It's already here now. You see, I have his threats.
Yep.
Okay, on text.
So here's the thing, though, about those threats.
I have the threats on text. I have him stating it in person here.
He's tyrannizing my mute button.
And I can use it in my defense if such a thing were to happen, and then say this is just nothing more than petty.
He's doing the
bullshit that we're not going to have. You see,
he's doing.
So I'm going to
give it a second, Tommy. Let the man talk
until I'm done saying what I say. Okay, and if you don't like it, I don't fucking care.
So, like, there's a way in which people can communicate with one another, like, obviously, and we're here, and I don't know you, Tommy. I don't even know about this. I just arrived like after I think everything has happened, but like cool. at least from my observation, like, as an example that you were using, like, this channel is Dave's like house, and he can invite whomever he wants, and that's his right. True. And then so if anybody is behaving out of line, and then and you can say, well, you didn't give me enough warnings, or you didn't consider other factors that I brought chips and sodas to the party, and you didn't consider. Well, whatever. But I don't even know what it is exactly. So, like, if you want to speak about it,
just ask.
Yeah. So I'm asking.
Okay, he said he is a thing. He's not doing that thing, so he's a hypocrite. Like, if he said, "Hey, this is my," if he said, "Hey, this is my Discworld community, and if you come up here talking anything but pro Discworld, I'm going to kick you the fuck out," I can't say anything about that. But here's what I will say about my little petty conquest: if I click a thing and they find that thing isn't true, nothing's going to happen. But if they find it's true, yeah, you'll get strikes. You'll get kicked the fuck off.
Why?
Because you're in YouTube tower. You have a little house in the YouTube tower. And that tower is on fire at the top.
How would that?
And it's got a new CEO too.
And how would that benefit you in any way, shape, or form, Illumitommy? How would that benefit?
From that energy field that you talk about, yours is close enough. I can draw off the pleasure of your dishappiness, your discontent.
No, don't give it up. You're as weak as Paul.
I'm not stopping you from healing cancer. I'm stopping you from doing your dumb shit here.
Really? Why would that be to your advantage? You have a choice.
Not to my advantage, to my pleasure.
Why would that be to your
all day long? My foot up a dog.
No. But here's the thing. So Tommy, you derive pleasure by hurting Dave's channel and what we are trying to do here. Is that clear? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I probably wouldn't really get much pleasure, but would he maybe progress.
Like you want to hurt.
You
want to put Dave in his place. Like he slighted
not
you
even that,
somehow.
Not even that.
Somehow.
I mean, I get the road you're probing. I'm searching for the correct words as well.
Bitch, and that's all it is. You're a little pussy bitch. I heard
See,
your little
here's
peepees.
and this is the thing.
Your little peepees, and now you're gonna cry about it. That's
no.
fine.
We've established on many channels that I'm rocking those Chris Strokes proportions. So that game doesn't work.
God.
And I'm even celibate. Like that's the thing about celibacy and pacifism. Like if
I'm sure the bitches are all over him.
I bet you
they used to be.
Choice.
Oh yeah,
they used to be.
When you were a crypto millionaire, or when you were smoking mad meth. Which
I've been celibate and married for years.
Hold on, who is it that said crypto millionaire and smoking meth? Who said that?
Well, people have mentioned you've mentioned this on streams.
Don't be scared. I just need to specify who said it.
Oh well, in chat, my buddy over here, Sean.
Oh no, but chat can't vocal. Who vocaled it?
Oh, I said it. I repeated what was said in chat from my friend Sean, and I repeated it here on the stream. And I've heard you brag about your all your money you've made off crypto and all the meth you've done. So
is that Brian Staveley talking?
Yeah, dude, you don't know. You don't see the icon flashing on the screen. You haven't figured out this part of technology.
No, it doesn't. That's the thing about this StreamYard. It doesn't always do that.
Yes, it does.
No, I mean,
right
the dude with the orange cursor.
Okay, Brian said it. So what? Like, is it true or not true?
How does Brian Staveley feel about Paul Enslaved? Because he's reciting my history in the Paul Enslaved.
I don't give a fuck about Paul Enslaved. I don't watch.
Well, I'm not a crypto millionaire.
Okay, cool.
So if you can't get the truth about me before you talk the shit, how can I expect you to be a truth sayer? Because that's how I got him. He can't be telling the truth because he says shit about me like that.
Did it ever occur to you that nobody gives a fuck what you think?
Well, then why would they say it?
Why would who say what?
If you don't give a fuck about me, why is there such an issue?
Well, it wasn't an issue. It was a fucking question.
All right, what's the question? I was warming up for this other thing I'm about to show you, but what was the question?
Well, that was what Brian was saying. He says, is this back when you were a crypto meth head millionaire or whatever the fuck it is that you do? I don't even understand.
Okay, so I know everybody likes to focus on the meth thing because the thing they don't focus on is I revealed that so I could tell people that they prescribe it to children as Adderall because I've done all three, Ritalin, Adderall, meth, same show, same thing.
Well-known fact, man.
No, well, that these streets do not retain it.
Millions of dollars. That's what crazy.
I say we get his one proof of the globe, and then we kick him the fuck out because he's just bringing the stream down.
Yeah,
there's my one proof that I used to be swimming in pussy, just for those shit talkers.
Yeah, we believe you, dude.
It looks like you got a hold of a dude's arm to me.
Yeah, that's because he's saying I'm a fucking winner. So yes.
A referee holding up your arm means you get a lot of pussy. I get it.
He's going,
No. All the women, even women that hate me, will acknowledge you can. When you look like I looked in that picture, you have to try to get a woman not to fuck you. Like the mistakes that I make as a skinny dude that get me not fucked back when I fucked, except for when I'm celibate now. Those mistakes are non-existent when you look like that. They will let everything
good on you,
run.
Tommy, and like many praises to you. I mean,
hey, it's only because you talk that shit. I never show it until I hear that pussy talking shit.
I didn't talk any shit, but like I would like to know. Because like something has happened. Let's admit to the fact that something has happened between you and Dave that you didn't like. Is that correct?
I'd like to know.
That's an understatement to limit it to me and Dave.
I'm just trying to get a gauge on what's happening. I mean,
Hey, I'd like to know too, man. I
don't
know what his fucking problem is.
One thing I have against the Discworld community is what they all do. What Dave and do you know Zemetic Warrior?
Huh?
We're familiar with
are you familiar with a channel called Zemetic Warrior?
It's Zetetic.
I'm not. Zetetic? Yeah, I know about Zetetic.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know. Is there something that sounds like Zemetic that I keep doing that?
I have no idea.
Know what either word. I don't know what either word means. Okay, so Zetetic Warrior, Dave, and Ian at We Are Asleep TV, they all used to be this tight-knit thing until the Civil War. But all of them will make these...
all that bullshit drama right now? Nobody gives a fuck.
No, it's not the drama. Just listen. All of them will make these claims that it's Globies that come for the debate. It's Globies that get emotional. It's Globies that get hateful over it. And it's not true because all these channels...
When you came on earlier with your Globie, we asked for one proof. You flipped out, said how much you hate us all, and you fucking bounced. You got that proof?
See, that's a dramatic summing up of what really transpired.
Literally what happened, plus a lot.
You think you're the red pill guy. Like you have, like when I told Renee that I would check your channel out, you have made all that so a waste of time. I'm glad I didn't. Like,
yeah, because all my videos are private right now because they're on strike. So what's your problem? You didn't look at my content.
Why is
it's
that?
all private right now.
Don't you just
probably because of rat bastards like you on these so-called streets flagged my videos. How's that?
But like I said, I'm not even a big flagger. A lot of people accuse me of flagging, but for Dave, I might make an exception.
I wonder why.
So you're still a rat.
No, I've never really done it yet, but now I'm starting to think of maybe doing that. But let me ask you. Let me ask you. Do they tell you what video it is that was struck, or how does it work?
Yeah, most of the time.
Still haven't told me what the.
And then what? Like if they give you the condition, like let's say I don't know, what are some things you can get struck for? Do they tell you specifically what in your video got it?
How about that?
Can we do one thing at a time? I'm sorry. Like, can we do one thing at a time? Because I still need to know what the beef is between Tommy and Dave.
I do too.
I don't see how I haven't shown or explained it. It's this. We're doing it. I got the short linked in the panel chat. Just it's a short. Let's let him talk. Let's watch it. Let's see what he's talking about and watch as he goes the flat earth. He does it both. He does it with the flat and he curves it. It's spelled out.
Well, yeah, because he's using the same distance.
Just play it. Just play it. He's using the sun.
Tommy, give me a fucking minute. Shut your fucking mouth. God damn, do you ever shut up? Fuck.
So polite. Polite host.
Well, god damn, dude. You never fucking quit. Give me a goddamn minute.
I quit when you kick me.
Well, see, and then you get pissed off because you got kicked. You're like, please kick me so I can play victim.
No, I get pissed off because you're a hypocrite when you kick me.
No, I'm not a hypocrite.
And you're not the only channel.
When you're an asshole, you're going, right?
You're an asshole.
I wonder why you're not the only channel that kicks them, Dave. Let's figure out.
Right?
Because there's lots of channels that can't grasp truth.
Yeah, that's what it is. Everybody's out of step. Everybody's out of fucking step but you, right? Jesus.
Let the short speak for itself. I will be hated for my God all I can.
Yeah, but how do you get the angles of the shadows with the sun that's being like inches away?
With the curve
of it. But you get the angles of the shadows
even with the curve.
No, the curve is why that experiment showed it.
Yeah, but the sun has to be a certain distance away. I mean, if you have the sun inches away, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, I was exaggerating.
No, the sun has to be a distance away so we don't die.
Are you really not getting the idea that he was using the actual sun that was used in the actual experiment?
That's what I'm saying.
Model that was hundreds of thousands of times smaller. Okay,
doesn't matter.
What does that do? What does that do? That right there
means nothing.
Yes, it does mean everything because you're using a faraway light source in comparison to your model.
Right, okay? But the model is of two things that were so far away. Right. That's how they knew it was curved.
So make a sun, shine a sun on it that will put the you use a local, hold on, listen, use a local light, not the outside sun. Like, say,
why would you use a local light when he's showing that those Greeks used the sun in the tower?
Model is goddamn out of scale. That's why.
See, you're just showing your ridiculousness at this point because you're saying I'm right and I have to prove around that.
No, the model is out of scale. That's why the table shot that
the scale doesn't matter.
Yes,
if anything, the fact that the real scale, the fact that the real towers are further only proves it more.
Tommy, That's the whole point.
No, but
is that we don't believe in a 93 million mile away fucking star.
Right. And facts don't care about your beliefs.
You cannot prove that it is 93 million
I don't
miles
need
away.
to, not for Eratosthenes.
So we can also show that a local light source on a flat surface achieves the same results of shorter to longer shadows depending on the location of the light source.
Wrong. That's all it is. You're just wrong.
Okay, well, you can't show me how I'm fucking wrong.
No, I can't. I can't show you. Everything I show you, you will not believe that you're right about that. It is impossible to show you.
Well, you're trying to use a sun that's in the sky, the same one that Eratosthenes used on towers.
That's very key. That's a key. That's a key detail.
Listen, yes, it is. It is a key detail. It's also a key detail that the towers on Carl Sagan's piece of cardboard were not 500 miles apart. They weren't 50 miles apart. They weren't
right. And the Greeks that found out what he was describing, they were that far apart.
Wait a second. Yes, they were that far apart.
So he's not recreating the experiment, though.
He's not.
Oh my God, you're worthless, red pill faker. You guys are fucking worthless.
No one.
You don't understand that the two towers.
No, you do not understand. And I'm sorry to Renee that I blew her hero out of the water, but you guys have not achieved. You're failing.
Water. In fact, you've given everyone
here thinks you're a fucking idiot. You didn't.
Yeah. You guys can think I'm a fucking idiot because when I leave, I go back to the reality people that know you guys are fucking idiots, except for Grayson.
So, see, the only thing that you've done here tonight, Tommy, is you said you had this degree in applied science. Is that right?
Yes, I do. With a major in renewable energies and electricity. Now, whenever I designed and installed solar systems of various sizes that took all of
you just showed that your degree isn't worth fucking spit.
And I know the tyranny of Google, but if you're saying find this, it doesn't matter what site he finds it through.
Yes, it does. Absolutely, it does. Because I can find shit on other search engines that you cannot find on Google. They will.
You got two options, guys. You either use Google or use the library. Which one?
No,
library's closed on my hours right now, but time zones is a globe thing.
Because everything on the internet, Google.
MC Nemesis.
So I think I have an experiment that would be cool, but it's going to be hard to pull off.
Tommy, did you not hear words coming out of my fucking mouth?
Not rational, educated ones.
I don't give a fuck of what your interpretation of them are. When my mouth is working, yours stops. Okay, you dig?
See, that's that tyranny bullshit that I don't respect very much.
Here's some fucking tyranny. I'm about to throw your dumb ass out again if you keep.
Yeah, and then I'll start clicking. I'll click every day.
Click everything you need to click.
All right, have fun on Rumble. I'll see you there.
I will. Now, are you ready to
see on Rumble? I won't report you on Rumble. I'll just make a challenging video that disrupts yours.
It wouldn't matter if you did, Tommy. No one's listening.
No, nothing matters except what is invading your personal space at any given time.
That's okay. Whatever. Okay, so now are you going to act civilized, or do I have to toss you?
I'm just gauging toward my opposition. Okay,
did you ever find
probably not see you guys later on this channel, but if you see me anywhere else, I'll see you then.
Did you ever find out what Aries' failure is? No, you didn't. Because see, he can't do it without emotion. Hopefully MC Nemesis can stay out of his emotions